Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new. My name is Ranelle and this is Budget for 5. We are currently a family of 5, going to be a family of 6 in the fall. But let's go ahead and get started on our budget. I am doing things a little differently. As you can tell, my setup is different on here, and that is because the holder that I used to have for my light, actually it's all messed up right now, so I had to figure out something different. So let me know if you guys like this. I don't know how I feel about it yet, so just let me know. But let me go ahead and set my calculator to the side. And since I didn't get to do my monthly budget video with you guys, I thought I would share what my month looks like, and then we'll get into the budget with me and for June paycheck number 1. So here I just put my monthly bills, the month, and then I put what bills I have, their due dates, and what I'm budgeting for them for the month. So how I figured this out is I go back in previous bank statements and I find out how much it was. Like power and water and sewer always vary every month, but this is about the average or the most that I pay. That way I can just plan on that, and then if there's anything extra, then of course that's extra that I have towards my sinking funds. So first of all, subscriptions get $100 a month. This used to be like $140, but we have cut back on some subscriptions, and so now this is only $100. My power bill is around $150 a month. This is because I do live in Florida, so we do have AC running most of the time. And then school is my daughter's tuition. I pay half of it and her grandmother pays the other half. So I pay $39 a month. Internet is $97 a month. My phone bill is $253, and believe it or not, this used to be $280. We had a device that got paid off on our plan. I've had so many questions of people asking, like, why is it so expensive? And wow, that's a really high phone budget or a phone bill. And that's because, so we are a family of 5, like I stated. So we have my phone, my fiance's phone, my iPad that I pay for, my watch, and my fiance's watch. So we got all of these really before I started actually paying attention to our budget more closely. And so now we're kind of just stuck with the payments for them. My watch is been paid off and my phone is now paid off. Those two I pay for the line and the unlimited. So that's it for mine, other than my iPad. I still am paying off my iPad, and then we're still paying off my fiance's phone and my fiance's watch. So I just thought I would share that is why this bill is so high. Now my rent is $1,600 a month. And then I try to save half of my bills. Like I try to save up for them the month before. Sometimes I'm not able to hit exactly half, or sometimes I go over half. It kind of just varies on how much my fiance gets paid. Sometimes he gets overtime, sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes I'm able to make a little extra with side hustles, sometimes I'm not. So my water bill is around $60 a month. My credit one payment is $40. This is the minimum. My car insurance is $65. It used to be a lot more, and I even used to have a car payment, but with our tax return, we actually paid off the car, and so we no longer had that payment. And because our car was already deemed totaled because of hail damage, we switched it to liability, because even if we had full coverage, they would not ever pay for our car fully to be fixed again, because it's technically already deemed total because of hail damage. Now I understand that full coverage is more than just covering the car, and it's for also the people in the car and medical bills and things like that. We currently have insurance and qualify for that. So if I have to go to the hospital or anything like that, or my kids or whoever's with us, I mean, we do have insurance to fall on, and we really can't afford a bigger car insurance payment. So this is a liability insurance payment. Now, Capital One is $30. This is the minimum. I went ahead and already totaled up all of my bills. This is what our monthly total looks like for bills. We may not have a lot of bills, but they add up very quickly. Now on to my expenses. So we have gas is $250. That is what I'm planning for this month. You guys, gas prices went up almost an entire dollar in May. I cannot believe it. It makes me furious that gas is like $5 a gallon where I am now. I cannot pay it. And actually, my fiance has an electric longboard, and he's now going to be taking that to work. So we don't have to pay for him to go to work to and from. We just cannot afford it. I have to drive a really long ways for my doctor's appointments because I'm a high-risk pregnancy. And so we are already paying for that. And honestly, we have to fill up once a week. And every time we fill up, it's like $120. Well, if you add all that up, you guys, we're paying like $500 in gas. I cannot do that. That's insane. We are a low-income family. We just do not make enough for that. So I am switching it to $250 this time because I do have to go out of town for my appointments. So I know that I need at least half of it to do that. And then hopefully with this and my fiance taking his electric longboard to work, that he can cut down our gas too. Now eating out is getting $60. This is really not a priority for me. I really cannot afford it. Again, necessities is $250. This is about average what we spend on like toilet paper, laundry detergent, everything like that. Diapers are in this, wipes are in this. So this is about what we pay. And then groceries, I budget $325 a month. And I haven't really talked about this a lot on my channel because I feel like this isn't something that a lot of people share in the budgeting community. But because we are low income, we do qualify for food assistance. So we do get WIC, which is awesome. If you don't know what WIC is, they pay for like milk, bread, like peanut butter, eggs, just like and they pay for some cereals. So like Cheerios, multigrain, like anything healthier. So we do use that for some of our groceries. And then we also get SNAP benefits, food stamps, but we only get, I think it's $199 a month, which is not a lot for a family of 5. But if you take my $325 and you add like $200 to that, we technically have about $525 in food every month for a family of 5, which is a little over $100 a week. That is what we do. We just make it work. So my dog Luna, I'm going to try to start stuffing $25 a month for her, just so that way I have her dog food when she needs it. If we need to get some more treats for her, I can get it. Or if we need to save up for any medication here in Florida, dogs have to have a heartwormer medicine every month. We paid for it last year from her vet before we moved, and we paid for a year's worth. So we're not out of that yet, but that's going to come. And then I want to give myself $30 to spend a month, and then my fiance $75 because he does make the majority of our income. Now, if you add up all of our expenses come out to $1,015. So if you take both of these together, this is stuff that I have to have. So let's go ahead and take $2,434 plus $1,015. Okay, this is our total every month, and that I absolutely have to pay $3,449. So you guys, it's a lot. Just our bare necessities. Everything's getting expensive. I'm sure everyone knows that. and we are having to cut back anywhere and everywhere we can. So yeah, so I just wanted to share this with you guys. This is what I do. And then when they go through my bank account, I just mark them off as paid. I do really need to make this into like a budget sheet for you guys available if you want it. I also wanted to share that I did open up an Etsy shop to sell my stuff physically. My website has had like a problem with it, and they want to charge so much to physically sell things to you guys. So that is, my website's available for any digital downloads. And then my Etsy shop is going to be for everything physical. Right now, I only have my cash envelope slips that go in your binder, your trackers on there, but I will leave it in the description bar down below, my website and my Etsy shop, so you guys can check it out if you guys want to. So I'm going to go ahead and set this to the side. And then let's go ahead and get started on our budget with me for this paycheck. Okay, you guys, so this is my budget sheet. This is the digital download. Like I said, you guys can get this on my website and digital download it just like I'm doing it now. Or you can print it. And then hopefully soon on my Etsy shop, I will have this available in like a big bundle. So it'll last you a long time. To physically sell to you guys. So this is the paycheck for June 3rd of 2022. So this is my fiance's first paycheck. I actually did not get any side hustles with this paycheck, so this is just my fiance's paycheck. So I'm gonna go ahead and write in his income, and he got paid $1,613. So we're gonna go ahead and take our income and add it to the total. 1,613. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to our bills. So in bills, subscriptions is getting $30. Power is going to be getting, oh here, let me zoom in for you guys so you guys can see. Power is going to get 70. Okay. Power is going to get 70. Sorry, I increased it. Hold on. 30 for subscriptions, 70 for power. School is getting 19. Internet is getting 97. Phone is getting $124. Rent will be getting $800. Water and sewer is getting $30. Credit One is not getting anything. Capital One is going to be getting $15, and car insurance is getting $30. So since I shared my monthly bills with you guys, I'll go ahead and explain this. So this $30 is for July subscriptions I'm saving ahead since it's due on the 1st. My power bill, again, this is saving for July's power bill. So this is 70. I think it's going to be 150. So next payday, I'll save 80. School is 19. That is this payday. It's due in June, but I already have 20 for it. So I only needed 19. Internet is 97. That's this payday. I wasn't able to save half of it beforehand. So it is getting 97. Phone, I did already save half of it. It's due this payday on the 5th, and so it's getting 124, and that will put me at 253. Rent is due on the 7th, and I already have half of it, so 800 will make it 1600. Water and sewer is 30, and that is actually going to be due in July. I have a credit on my account currently, so I don't owe for June, but I will owe for July, so I'm saving half of that now. Credit One has already been paid, and I already have it ready. So I paid it early and I already had it. So we're not stuffing anything this payday for that one. Capital One is getting $15, and that is for the half of the minimum payment, and it's not due till the 28th of June. So I have a little bit of time to still save for that. Car insurance is getting 30. Again, my car insurance is 65. So next payday we'll stuff 35. So So let's go ahead and add up these and we will get our total. $1,215. So I'm gonna go ahead and write that total right here. So $1,215. Now we're gonna take our total paycheck and minus our total in bills, and this will give us our remaining balance. So that gave us $398 remaining. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that here. $398 remaining. So now we're gonna move on to debt payments. This is my snowball. I use the snowball method, so I pay the minimums, and then on my smallest debt, I pay any extra that I can. We are gonna be putting $35 towards snowball. So that gives us 35. So now we're gonna take our remaining left here and minus 35, and this will give us our remaining going towards savings and expenses. So we're gonna take 398 minus 35, and this gives us $363. Okay, so $363 is remaining. So into our savings, emergency is going to be getting $15, and then each of my girls gets $5. So if we add this together, this gives us $30. So now we're going to take $363 and minus our $30, which will give us $333. Okay, so 360 minus 30, 333. And 33 remaining. And now this total remaining is going to be moved on to our expenses. So gas will be getting $100. Eating out is actually not getting anything this payday. Necessities is getting $100. Groceries is getting $105. Luna is not getting anything. So let's go ahead and see what's remaining then to spend. So we're going to take minus 100 for gas, 100 in necessities, and then 105 in groceries. This leaves us with $28 remaining. So I'm gonna go ahead and give myself $10. And that leaves my fiance with $18. Okay, so now we know that this is totaling in $333, which means we have $0 remaining, which means this is my zero-based budget. Now, I was hoping to have money towards sinking funds, but that is not the case. Like I said, we're a low-income family, and so sometimes we're not able to stuff our sinking funds, and that's just how it is. This is my fiance's normal paycheck without overtime and without my income as well. So this is what we're working with, but bills are super important, debt's important, savings important, and all of our expenses. We have to have all this stuff. So this is what a typical budget with me looks like for a family of 5, and making, I think, let's see. I know my fiance makes, I figured I would just show this to you guys. So I make $100 a week. Okay. So actually I make $160 a week. Okay. 52 weeks in the year. That gives, this is my income. So I make $8,320 a year. Not very much. Now my fiance typically makes, we'll say $16.20 every 2 weeks. So half of 52 is 26. So we'll times this by 26. He makes $42,000 plus my $8,320. Together for a family of 5, we make $50,440. And so this is what we make for a family of 5. It is on the upper of low income. If you look at low income in the state of Florida and like the income ranges, we are still in that bracket. Sadly, I hope one day we won't be, but right now we still are. I figured I would be extremely transparent with you guys about where we are financially, what we make, and just what really goes on a budget when you don't have money for sinking funds. And that's okay, because one day we will get there. I swear we will. We work our butts off to get there, and hopefully we can start making more before this precious new life comes into our life. So this is going to do it for this week's budget with me. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. I would love to have you be a part of this journey with us. And yeah, don't forget to hit the like button and leave a comment down below if you are in the low income range, the medium income range, or do you do unbelievably well for yourself. I'm just curious at where my viewers are at. So I'm curious at who's watching. Are a lot of you guys struggling like we are? Do a lot of you guys have so much extra money to spend towards sinking funds? It's hard to tell in the budgeting community because all you normally see is a lot of money being put towards sinking funds all the time. And that's just not realistic for my family, and that's okay. I came on here to hold myself accountable and to show you guys what it would be like for a low-income family. So that's what I'm doing. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in this week's cash stuffing. I do still cash stuff all of my bills, my cash expenses, my savings, and my sinking funds. So be on the lookout for that video because we will be stuffing this paycheck. All right, bye you guys.